Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on this Wednesday afternoon. Inflation rose from last year. No kidding. I'll go over that a little bit. Also, we have some breaking news from West Philadelphia, multiple shooting that happened earlier this afternoon. Also, a bit of a rant about what happened in Dearborn, Michigan a couple of days ago. I didn't mention it yesterday. Hold on. Also, I have a very good passage that I will share with you that is very powerful. All right, so stay tuned for that one also. All right. First, inflation rose 3.5% year over year. No kidding. Well, we know it's much higher than 3.5%. That's just the silly number they roll out there. We know it's much higher than that. You know, all you got to do is go to the store, right, and know this, or get gasoline. By the way, gasoline here where we live is $3.49 a gallon right now. I know to a lot of you that probably sounds cheap, but just a few days ago it was around, I don't know, $3 a gallon. So it's popped up almost 50 cents a gallon just in a few days. It's going to keep going up. Let us know what you're seeing out there. Okay, I got to get on this. Dearborn, Michigan, what was this? I guess it was a few days ago, a couple of days ago, where they had some, towards the end of Ramadan, I guess, but an anti-Israeli rally / protesters, pro-Hamas protesters going on there. Of course, we know Dearborn, Michigan, we know that is a heavy concentration of Muslim population. I get that. But this guy gets up there, and he looks like a young guy. He looks like a young guy, military aged, and rants, "Death to America." Said it a bunch. Death to Israel. Israel should be eradicated, should be wiped out. And by the way, death to America as well. And just kept saying it. How is this allowed? You're on American soil, number one. I guess you live here. You're benefiting from it. How is this even allowed, though? Why? Where's that three-letter agency that starts with an F? Where are they? But, so they're nowhere to be found. And at the same time, you got American citizens getting a knock on the door about Facebook posts by the local authorities. I mean, what? I could say really foul language right now, but you know I'm not going to. Not here. Death to America. And you know you've lost the country. You know you've lost the country when that is allowed to just take place, willy-nilly. No pushback, no visit, no nothing, no repercussion. I mean, I know we got the First Amendment, but just dang. How about a visit? How about, I don't know, inciting a riot, inciting violence? What else? What other kind of language can you use other than that to incite something? I mean, what qualifies if that doesn't? I mean, this is just my little lowly opinion. John Q, American citizen here. We've lost the country, no doubt about it. As we know it. We've lost the country as we know it. It already looks and feels much different just in the last few years. I shudder to think what it will look like 1 year from now. 6 months from now, y'all. Good Lord. Anyway, I could just go on about that and on about that. Y'all know. Speaking of Ramadan, there was an end of Ramadan celebration, I guess, festival, whatever you want to call it, going on in West Philadelphia. We had breaking news. This was earlier this afternoon, about 2 p.m. Eastern time. Multiple people were shot. This is in West Philadelphia. There are reports that said that this happened outside a mosque. It's unclear. And see, the thing that's very interesting to me is that the details are very fuzzy. And I've read, and I know, right now it's as I record this. I looked before I started recording the video. There are not many details on this, and they know more than what they're letting on, at least so far. The only thing I can glean from this is that 4 to 5 people were shot. The police have arrested between 4 to 5 people, most of which, if not all, are juveniles. One is 15 years old. They're kids with a lot of weaponry, a lot of weapons. Of course, it sent this huge crowd. This was a huge crowd scattered. It sounded like a total chaotic situation. One person that was running away got hit by a car or by traffic. I mean, you got a busy area there, I'm sure. Some of the footage I saw on one of the news clips looked like a super chaotic scene right afterwards. Sketchy details. Keep alert out there, folks. Kids, 15 years old, and I'm hearing more and more of this kind of stuff. Excuse me. Where you have kids 15, 16 years old or younger committing these types of crimes. It's just unreal. I would avoid large crowds. We do typically. But keep alert. Head on a swivel at all times when you're out there, y'all. And the roads, people have lost their minds on these roads out here. They're getting more and more dangerous. People come right up and climb up the back end of the vehicle. And by the way, I saw that comment yesterday. I spend 95% of my time in the right lane. The only time I'm going in the left lane is to pass somebody going slow, like 40 miles an hour or some stuff like that. Okay. Otherwise, I keep my old self in my old truck in the right lane, dude, or dudette, whoever it is out there. Anyway, I'm going to go to the passage because the passage always makes me feel better. I hope it does that for you guys. Share your thoughts on this, but we're in trouble. But y'all know that. Well, most of y'all know that, I'm sure. Okay, passage time. I went back to the Psalms. A powerful one. Psalm 91 is an awesome one, but I'll read part of it. Psalm 91, starting with verse 1. The one who lives under the protection of the Most High dwells in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say concerning the Lord, who is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. He himself will rescue you from the bird trap, from the destructive plague. He will cover you with his feathers. You will take refuge under his wings. His faithfulness will be a protective shield. You will not fear the terror of the night, the arrow that flies by day, the plague that stalks in the darkness, or the pestilence that ravages at noon. Though 1,000 fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, the pestilence will not reach you. You will only see it with your eyes and witness the punishment of the wicked. Amen. Amen. Let's keep our eyes on Israel too. Certain things when you read news reports sure sounds biblical what is going on over there, what's lining up over there. It really does, y'all. Pay attention. I know 90, probably about 99% of the American people right now have no clue what's going on over there. Don't care. Don't even know where their money's being sent either to that other country in Europe. They have no clue. They don't even care. So distracted. Anyway, share your thoughts on this stuff. Let's be safe out there. Stay close to Jesus as well. Be safe. God bless you. I'll see you soon.